must forget the past.
Hi everyone, this is Kosugi. Today, I'd like to talk about Pray for Death. Well, we asked some writer, since I signed a deal with Moisha Diamond from Transworld Entertainment. I made a deal for the Ninja movie. Every Sunday, me and my assistant, Mr. Alain Amel, went to Mr. Moisha Diamond house in Thousand Oaks, I think. And, eat a bagel breakfast, brunch bagels, and talk about what kind of story we should make. And he came up with the idea, how about the title, Pray for Death. Wow, what a strong title. Nothing to do with the ninja, no ninja names in it, but he likes the idea, Pray for Death. So, okay, then we ask one person to write a story. And during, the meanwhile, one person writing a story, meanwhile, Mr. The Moisha Diamond hired Don Banata as a producer. He became one of the producer after the show, after the Pray for Death, very famous TV series, Full House. Don Banata, original producer. He was the original producer of Full House. But anyway, Mr. Diamond hired Don Banata, and me, myself, and my assistant Alain Amel, and Don Banata, and Gordon Hessler, because I would like to ask him directed. So those four people get together, and we are waiting story, that screenplay ready. But meanwhile, I was suggesting Gordon, Mr. Hessler, and Don Banata, I'd like to make a helmet. This time a little different from Enter the Ninja, Revenge of Ninja, Ninja 3, The Domination, and Master. Even the Master, chain mask. So a little different, like a helmet. And I would like to use it, my family tradition, my style, clan tradition, very symbolic helmet. And I designed the outline, and I sent it back and forth with one designer, and I put here on the dragon on the top, and even the shuriken, so one throwing star on the top. And mask, I could cross the mask both way, and beneath that I have a light sash, black sash mask. That all I designed, and forearms guard and legs, shin guard too, I designed. But I got a problem. Later on I will tell you how it's come out. But taking so much time, and the script writer couldn't came up with great story, and we read it. We didn't like it. So meanwhile, I think main producer, Mr. Diamond, he has a friend. His name is James Booth. He's an actor, but he's good writer too. So why don't you try to read one of his script? I read it. I like it. And we decide, okay, then we're going to give Mr. James Booth a chance to write the Pray for Death, titled Pray for Death, because Mr. Diamond came up with the idea, Pray for Death is a great title, And I said, fine, as long as you like it, and I like too. So a title is already decided before the movie, and the script, and Mr. James Booth writing. Meanwhile, I was ready for the script, and Mr. Don Banata was ready for hiring assistant, people, assistant, a lot of preparation. Meanwhile, Mr. The Gordon Hessler was ready for the, what kind of scene and talking to me, what kind of, how to say, character we should make. And every day I was busy. And finally, a mask came out before the script. Helmet came out and looks as I imagined, exactly what I imagined. Even that dot all over, those kind of helmet. So I asked, great. So try to make a helmet. With try to make with plastic first, lighter material, because it's too heavy. It's very hard to move around. It's a symbolic, but very hard to move around. And they made this plastic, very strong plastic. So, and they came up altogether, one for stuntman and two for me. Altogether three, I think, helmet. And unfortunately, we broke one, and one I hold it, and another one is stuntman helmet. And I still keep, and I will tell you about where is my helmet is. But anyway, James Booth came up with a story. It's great. So we're going to try to use that. His script was great. So we decided. And we went to so many, before we went to Houston, we were looking around. Maybe we go back to Phoenix because Arizona Film Commissioner is very good, helpful. So we're going to go back again. Or we went to Oklahoma, so many different, Atlanta, film. Then we decided Houston. And Houston give us a great, film commissioner, Texas film commissioner give us a great deal, lots of stuff. Location Houston was great. And we decided Houston. On the helmet and the script, you never know, this is the first time I ever talk about Mr. James Booth and the story, and also a helmet. And on the other hand, about James Booth, his part, he put his part on screenplay, Limehouse, that I know him, he put himself in good character for himself, so I said, we say, okay, then, he's good actor too. So we decided to use him as a Limehouse. Because he wrote it and he knows the character well, so it's great. That's a backstory. Maybe you didn't know about it, So anyway, about helmet, I will tell you later because I have some questions about it. And let's try, I answer your question. And if I have enough time, then I'm going to tell you more back story. All right. First one, Pray for Death. There was a scene that was not in the film, a final film, where Kosugi challenged the karate teacher at Kane's dojo, Mr. Kurt Wainwright, USA, or Kurt. Thank you for your question again. You did Revenge of Ninja too. Well, unfortunately, I think you are misunderstanding. Nothing, I didn't fight with the karate teacher. I didn't challenge with the karate teacher at Kane's karate studio at all. Maybe you are mixing up with the master. I challenge you, the master, and I fought with 6, 7 karate guys at the studio, master the studio. Well, did I answer your question, Kurt? I really appreciate your questions again. Number 2, what was Pray for Death like to make? What was James Booth like to work with also? Mr. Matt Carbison, England. Well, thank you, Carbison. James Booth, he's a great actor. And, something I didn't like it, working with him. One scene, this one too, this scene, I never tell anybody, this is the first time, but do you remember I was caught with James Booth and I was, my the shorts was ripped off and he got the knife and tried to cut me a little bit. Now, he used, it's no real knife, but no, how to say, blade at all. But the point is very sharp. But I don't think he made that, but he push it, press it. Wow, real blood because of he stabbed me. I mean, only just a little bit, but wow, I didn't expect he really pushed me so hard. Real blood, God, this guy, he did real stab me. I was so shocked, but in front of camera, I couldn't say, just be patient and whatever. I told him later, come on, Mr. Booth, you really stabbed me, Like he said, he didn't mean to, but he was so exciting, acting. Well, I know, but it, really stabbed me. Point was a little sharp. I was telling him that we laugh at a lot, but that's a backstory, because sometimes acting, you don't know. I mean, you didn't know what you are doing because you are so concentrating and real try to hard, but action, I never, even how hard I working hard, I never hit an opponent. Sometimes on purpose I hit and I kick because their reaction is so bad. So instead of kick, I touch, just slice. Because I have a control, I have a confidence there. So I really touch quickly. Never hurt, but they're shocked, really get hurt, hit. So they have to make a reaction quickly. There is nothing they can do because real hit. But it's no real solid hit. Just slice, almost touch air and like skin, little touch. That's I did. But James Wood, that's a real shock because he's strong. Oh God. But it's funny story though. Anyway, we can, joke around and laugh, so it's okay. But James Booth was a really good actor. I was very happy to work with him that, he's a very good villain, I wish I could play like him, main villain, he's a good actor. Well, besides acting, I was busy prep for this, doing stunt, everything. So I didn't have any chance to talk to him much. Besides that, at the spot, But anyway, he's a great actor. I'm telling you, and a good screenplay. Did you enjoy Pray for This? Yeah. And even though they tried to make a number 2, Pray for This number 2, once. But I forgot why we didn't make it. But anyway, thank you for your question. Kabi-san from England.